Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Falls.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's the great. 12 points for him. Count it. Good. He's got 14.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Stolen by Kispert. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Middleton with it. Ryan passes to Middleton. No good from outside. Trailblazers leading by 7. Here's the great. 14 points for him. And Portland again with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Middleton outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's the great. Defended by Middleton. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Here's the great. 18 points for him. Launches a three. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Middleton inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Harris.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's the great. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Portland out in front as they end the first quarter with an energy burst. A 19-5 run from Portland. We're back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's the great in at the 3 slot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Ryan passes to Markkanen. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. And the layup is good.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's the great. He's guarded by Markkanen. Good on the shot.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And Utah has possession after the made shot from the great. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Jazz trail by 16. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now the
Here's Sexton. He has 7.
2 minutes.
Here's Abaji.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Middleton. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from the great. 1:46 left in the first half. Drops in the layup for 2. The great's got. .25 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Middleton the pass to Sexton. Here's Neely. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. The great's got 6 rebounds here tonight. From 12 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Sexton the pass to Abaji. The Jazz again can't hit it. Trailblazers leading by 9. 50 seconds left here in the second.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's the great, defended by Middleton. Beyond the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Abaji the pass to Sexton. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Middleton. Middleton on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's the great. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers lead by 11. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the great.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. They've got Sexton. Knox out there with Markkanen. And it's Agbaji in at the 2.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Jazz trail by 13. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Pass to Agbaji. From the arc. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. The Greats got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Lillard against Sexton. The pass to Agbaji. Shoots over Simon. The Great grabs the miss. The Greats got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it to Markkanen. Tipped away. Outside, Sexton. Buries the long-range jumper. Sexton's got 10.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Left side, Grant. Pass to the Great. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
The Trailblazers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That's good from the Great. Both free throws good from the Great. Jazz trail by 16. Passes it to Agbaji. Falls. Covered by Lillard. Here's Falls. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's the Great. Changes up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. The Greats got 38 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the call will go against the Great. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Agbaji. Covered by Simons. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Agreed. Fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Jazz have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sexton. He's got 10. They get it back. Vanderbilt's shot is good. Vanderbilt's got 6 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Vanderbilt against Walker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Yep, it counts. 44 points for the great.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the great. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. The great's got 47 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Vanderbilt, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Portland out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll have the start of the third. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. The great out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Harris in its center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's the great. Lays it up off the glass. The great's got 49 points in the game.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The open look here for Sexton. And the 3 off target.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Harris trying to get free. And the basket by the great. The great's got 4 points this quarter. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Sexton. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Wow! Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. Three-pointer, Lillard, and the Trailblazers, another 3.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And the Jazz call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside, shot to stop the run, and he makes that one.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's the Great, and he uses the glass on the layup. The Great's got 55.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Knocked loose. The pass to Bryan. 6 to shoot. Utah moving it around. Here's Falls. And he overshot that one, missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bryan. And the call will go against the Great. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. A steal.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Pass to Bryan. Three-pointer on the way. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Brown the pass to Coleman. Here's the Great. Pass to Brown to the inside. Terry in the corner. Out to the wing. Plenty of space. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Beautiful ball movement. Drawing kick. The defense can't catch up.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by West, and Portland with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. The Great passes to Coleman. Here's the Great. Brown wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We talk about players, Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson comes in for West. Nance, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shot's good by Walker.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Bryan. His three-pointers off the mark. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Felder, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And, Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the great.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
A free throw off from the great. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Nance passes to Felder, and it's in off the backboard.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Here's the great. Rebound, Utah. Here's Terry. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Here's Bryan. Sinks the triple.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's the great. And that one is good.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this